I mean, I'm going to take just how does war work? War 101. There is the enemy, Hamas, both the political and military apparatus. If you're a card carrying member, you're a legitimate target. In my terminology, after October 7th, the vicious invasion by a terror army, and Israel declares war against Hamas in Gaza, then you have not Hamas and civilians, you have combatant, legal target, and non-combatant. Any civilian in Gaza, whether they're radicalized, and it is one of the most radicalized populations on the planet. It's pretty much a fact. I mean, they run summer camps in the summer with 100,000 children, 5 to 15, teaching them how to kill the Jewish people and hate Israel, let alone their school books and everything. But when it comes down to the war, any civilian can turn themselves into a target when they partake in the hostilities. That can be, of course, shooting at the IDF. That can be providing intelligence for Hamas about the idea. It can be holding hostages in your house. That makes you no longer a civilian. You're a combatant. Are there some civilians in Gaza who don't want anything to do with this war? I'm sure. Are there civilians at this point, since we've seen them protesting, that want nothing to do with Hamas? Yes. Does that mean they love Israel and don't want to destroy Israel? No. But for me as a war guy, there's been this real big problem of, combatant to civilian. It's combatant, non-combatant. And who's the arbitrator to go, okay, that person was innocent. I don't want to be sexist, but women can be combatants. So every woman that has died in Gaza, although people I deal with say, John, but what about the women? I'm like, okay, that's, I don't understand. I've had women shoot at me in combat. Women can be combatants. It's a radicalized population, but when it comes down to it, the law accounts for all that. Of course, Hamas violates all the law of war by not distinguishing themselves. And the analogy that I give is when I went into Ukraine so many times is that every civilian who wanted to fight back against the Russian invasion wrapped a yellow or blue piece of tape around their arm. I don't know where they got all this tape, but it's millions of people wrapping tape around their arm. Hamas deliberately wants you to think that every death is a civilian, and that's why they've never, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, not one member of Hamas has died.